But the greatest moment of my life was in her meeting, December 21, 1973, when suddenly she began to sob at First Presbyterian Church, Pittsburgh. That moment changed my life. Oral Roberts told me something one day. He said, Benny, always realize the anointing is coming to you or passing by you. It depends on what you do that moment. If you miss it, it'll never come that way again. That was powerful. Well, I did not miss it that morning. So I look at this lady. Now you have to understand, I'd never been to any such meeting like that. I had no idea what I was getting into. I went to a great church in Canada called the Catacombs. Now the Catacombs, that's where Jehovah Jireh was written. You all sing the song Jehovah Jireh. Was written by Merla Watson. Merla Watson is in her 80s right now, living in Vancouver with her husband Merv. And it was a glorious move of God in Canada, where they would meet in a big cathedral called St. Paul on Bloor Street. 3,000 kids, I was one of them. And there was a lot of noise. Tambourines and dancing and you name it, you know. But noise. And some people thought noise was power. And I remember a young man who was demon-possessed, the poor fella. And every Sunday night, they would have a glory time after the service. Not an altar call, glory time. That means everyone got to the altar and had church all over again. And this kid comes up who was demon-possessed, and he was shaking. Now, he was shaking not because of the anointing of God, because he was demon-possessed. And the people thought that God was on him and anointing him, and they were all trying to rub something off of that poor guy. Because they were so hungry for something real. They saw that man doing this a little bit, and they all wanted to take off whatever they thought he had, and they thought that anointing was from God. It was not the anointing, it was just a devil. And it really was troubling to me, because I thought, wow, you know, they're so hungry. I recognized that even at my young age, I was saved when I was 19 years old. That happened maybe a few months after that. Even I recognized that there was something wrong with that guy. Now I go to Catherine's meeting, and I'm amazed that it's at 9 o'clock in the morning is the service.